Hello everyone and welcome to my new channel. Um, it's kind of just a channel about my life, things I'm going through. Um, I hope that somebody out there can relate and it will help you, even if it's just to know you're not alone in things that you're going through. Um, the main reason that I wanted to start this channel is because I was recently in a car accident and I was hit by a U-Haul truck. I was in my parked car and a gentleman came down a one-way street and he came the wrong way and hit me. Um, and then he tried to leave the scene and just drive away. So I got lucky that I had a witness who saw what happened, chased the guy down. Needless to say, what's happening now is because of the accident, I was thrown all over my car. I hit my head. I have a severe concussion. I have damage to my neck and damage to my back. Now, I already had a bad back. I was in 2003 in a horrific accident on my horse and it left me disabled. Um, so I did already have some damage to my back and some issues with my neck. But after this accident, right before I had the accident, I had just had an MRI 2 weeks earlier. So I had another MRI, to see if there was any damage. And lo and behold, yes, there was. So we know 100% positive that because of the accident, I had the new damage. We had the previous MRI and then, the one right after it. So we could compare them and definitely say, well, here's the new damage. So, that was devastating to me. I'm only 50 years old. And so I've spent the majority part of my life, being limited in things. It's caused me to go through relationship problems, job issues, like where, I'm not able to do the things I used to do. I was a super active person and always on the go and doing things. My kids sometimes would be like, geez, mom, can't we just stay home? Who's kids say that to them? Kids are on the go and want to go. And it was me that was, vibrant and having a, full life and living my life. So you just never know when things like this are going to happen. It could happen to anybody. You could go out and have an accident in your car. You could fall down. So when these things happen, it affects your life and it really changes your life. But you've got to find a way to put yourself back together and, pick your pieces and get on with things. Because if you just kind of like lay around and feel sorry for yourself, you get in your head too much and the depression sets in. And that did happen to me. I've depression is awful. And if you're someone that suffers from depression, I completely understand and sympathize. There's just nothing more horrible. It's just an awful feeling. You never know when it's going to take over your life, and it affects you in every aspect of your life. It affects, again, relationships with your friends, with your family. If you try to work, there's days where you're depressed. You don't know why. Nothing might have happened, but depression is, I'm grateful that we're starting to recognize things like this, and people are able to get help and so forth. So, but anyway, yeah. So that's kind of what happened to me, in an accident, and the insurance company decided that they did not want to pay for any of my medical, and I didn't know what to do. I mean, what do you do? My insurance didn't want to pick it up because the accident was in a no-fault state, and they kept telling me, "Well, use your own insurance." It's like, okay, well, it's just a mess. So I ended up having to get an attorney, and now I'm in the middle of a lawsuit, and my life is complete chaos. I mean, for the past 6 months, my life has just been, you know, utter and complete chaos. I mean, I don't know, besides going through my divorce, or the death of my grandmother, that this is probably the next, the third thing in my life that has been so difficult. I have to go to the doctors like every day. Every day. Today is the first day that I have not had a doctor's appointment in 6, 7 months. I was in the middle of opening my business. I found a storefront, and I'm a beauty maker, soap maker. I do all natural products, and I do all natural dog treats and dog food. And I finally had, you know, enough people that they were like, wow, you know, I wish you had a store. I would, you know, love to see everything you have. And I was like, yeah, that's, you know, I'm ready for it. So I found a storefront and started to, you know, go in there and get things ready. And then, you know, this happened. So when you are going to the doctor every day, and your doctor, my appointments are usually about 2-hour appointments because it's a therapy type thing. And so I have that, and then I have what's called vestibular therapy. So if you've ever had a concussion, you'll know what this is. But if you have not had a concussion, vestibular therapy is what they do to help you get over your concussion faster. It's horrible to go through, because what they do when you have a concussion, what happens is you get severe headaches and migraines. You will become nauseous for no apparent reason, dizzy. So, you know, it's crippling. When it first happened, I spent the first month curled up in a ball on my couch, not knowing what was wrong with me. You know, throwing up in a little trash can, you know, and just, I mean, it was awful. I mean, it was very debilitating, awful. So when you go to vestibular therapy, what they do is they create situations that are going to sort of stimulate your concussion. So for instance, if I close my eyes and, you know, move my head or whatever, it makes me off balance and dizzy, and those are the things that they have me do. They feel like it's kind of like a shock system, so they want you to like get over the concussion faster, so they instigate things that make the concussion I don't want to say active, but you know, it just aggravates it. It aggravates it to the point where it's supposed to help you get over it. So the first few times that I had to come home from vestibular therapy, I mean, it was on the couch, headache, you know, I'm done. My kids are grown, thank God, because if I had little children, I would probably have to, you know, have my mother move in with me to help me, or I'd have to move in with her or something, which, you know, my fiance would probably leave me. He's been great about this whole thing. So thankful for that, because there's nights where I'm like, you know, I can't cook dinner. I just can't. Can you do it? Can you get us something to eat? You know, no, I didn't do any laundry. So, you know, if you're dealing with any of this stuff, I hope you will subscribe, and that you'll give give it a thumbs up, and you'll hang in there. Like I said, this is just the first video that I'm doing. I just wanted to kind of basically tell you guys what the channel was about, introduce myself, and give you guys some hope to let you know that, you know, it will get better. You know, I'm here. Message me. I would love to give you the advice that I'm getting from the doctors, and if it helps someone, that's great. So I'm just going to show you 3 products really quickly, and then I'm going to end the video. And I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll start taking you with me to the doctors. I already did pre-talk to my doctor about it, and he agreed that yes, I could, you know, bring and film and so forth. So we'll show you the therapy that I go through, you know, so you're just going to join with me on my daily life, and we're just going to do it like that. If you are suffering from migraine headaches, it's crippling. And I hate to use that word, but it is. That's, you know, my hair's all kind of sticking up. But anyway, I'm lucky to even have got, I shower and put makeup on today, so, yay. But anyway, so there's a few things that I've found that have helped me, and I've been doing a lot of research about migraines and, talking to my doctors and so forth, and I'm sorry about that. A few of the things that have helped me are, of course, everybody always says Excedrin, take Excedrin. I went and got Excedrin. It didn't really help. When you get a migraine to the point where you feel it coming, and I will get like this terrible, terrible tightness and tension in my neck. I can't stand for any light to be in my eyes. I get super nauseous, and I have to just like lay on the couch or in my bed and just not move. And I just, I'm kind of like a zombie, because I know if I move, if I smell one thing cooking, if light gets in my eyes, I'm going to throw up. And believe it or not, it's happened to me so many times. And then it's hours and hours before they subside. So yes, I've taken Excedrin. I've taken a nerve pill. I've taken a pain pill. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do but ride it out. And that sucks. But it is what it is. One of the things that I did find, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, when you're getting a migraine, this doesn't really help. But I'm going to show you. Now, this is the generic version of these. This is supposed to be Advil liquid-filled capsules. And you can kind of see they're just like a clear, I'll take one out of the bottle and show you. I was out one day. I didn't have any of my Excedrin with me. I stopped in the store, and they had like a sample bottle of the Advil, and it was these liquid gels. It could have been cyanide. I didn't care. I just wanted the headache to stop, because I had to, still drive myself, get home, stop at the store before I pulled off the road and wasn't able to do it. So anyway, I took them, and they helped. And I was like, oh my God, this is, it's a fluke. It's just a fluke. There was only 6 of them in the bottle that I got. It was just a little sample bottle. And the next day, I sort of felt like a little bit of a headache coming on again. And mine are a lot affected with the weather too. If it's going to rain out or anything, instantly, boom, I've got a headache. Needless to say, it helped. More than the Excedrin ever helped. These are quick acting, because they are a liquid type of a capsule. They dissolve very quickly, and they get into your system a lot quicker. And I think that, is what it was. So for me, if I catch my migraine, if I just start to feel it and I can catch it, then sometimes I can, I can beat it. And or I can at least get it to just be just a headache. Just a regular headache for me is like a great day. So anyway, I went to Walmart to buy a bigger bottle of them, and I saw, the Walmart brand, and they had a huge bottle of it for like $5. I read the ingredients. They were exactly the same. So I got this one. This one has 300 of the soft gels in it. And so anyway, if anyone's interested, this is a product that did help me a little bit. So maybe it might not help you 100%, but if it gives you any relief at all, it's better than nothing. Then my doctor started talking to me about magnesium. And magnesium, how is this helping my headache? But it does. If you have long-term use of magnesium, it will stop your headaches. It affects your whole body. I never even knew this. But if you go online and read about it and study about it and learn about it, you'll see, that it's true. But you need a certain type of magnesium. It's not just as easy as going out and buying, the vitamin supplement that says magnesium. I did that, and I didn't really have that much luck with it. But I found a product, and my doctor recommended this to me, and it's literally changed my life. And I'm not promoting these. I'm not getting paid for this. These are just things that helped me, and I just want to pass them along, because if it could help somebody else, then you know, that's what this channel is all about: sharing and helping, and you know, communicating, just trying to go through it together. So, and I just wanted to say that, like, I'm not being paid by this company. This is just something that helped me, and has, over a period of time of using it, has really helped me a lot. And this is what it is. It comes in a lot of different flavors. I chose the orange. It's a powder, and it's like a magnesium type powder. And the way my doctor explained the magnesium to me is your body has to use magnesium and calcium. And he explained it by, think of your heartbeat. When your heart beats and it's giving the pump, that's the calcium. And then when it's at rest, it's the magnesium. Magnesium is what causes your muscles to be relaxed. And as you know, when you have a migraine, everything is like tense and tight. With magnesium, it helps keep that, your muscles, not at the tense pump calcium part. You know what I mean? So that's how he explained it to me. And when I read about it and went and studied about it, it's how it is explained is, you know, you need a certain amount of calcium and a certain amount of magnesium. They work together. If you are off even a little bit, you will have headaches. And they're finding out a lot of people that suffer from migraines are not sufficient in their magnesium. So this is called Natural Calm Anti-Stress Drink. It is vegan. It is non-GMO. It restores health, magnesium, and magnesium levels. And like I said, it comes in orange, lemon, cherry, and I think a raspberry. I just like the orange. It's just my favorite flavor. My doctor did give me some sample packets, and I tried all the flavors, and the orange was my favorite, but you know, everybody's going to have their own. This bottle will probably last me like a year, because what you do is you just take a half a teaspoon to start out. You don't want to use too much, because if you use too much magnesium, you will cause yourself to have some bathroom issues. So that is a side effect of the magnesium. So you want to get it to, you want to start out slow and be able to build it up. And when I first started, I was just doing a quarter of a teaspoon once a day. Now I'm up to a half a teaspoon once a day. And I think like in about 2 months, I'm going to go to half a teaspoon twice a day. Again, this is something that you need to get into your system naturally and gradually, because if you introduce it too much, you will experience bathroom issues. And I know you know what I mean by that. But just over the 1 month that I've been, you know, using this, like I said, I just got this. It was $22.95 for the bottle, and I think that is a really great price. Like I said, this will probably last me all year. You know, I spent like $5.97 on a bottle of these, and these, you know, these will last me a little while, but they're not going to last me a year. And they're not going to completely stop my headaches. They are going to, when I feel a headache, maybe help stave it off a little. This is something that is going to help completely get rid of your headaches. And since, like I said, since I've been taking it, I've probably only got like 3 migraines. Now, I still can get a little bit of a headache, but they're not migraines. And to me, I'll take that. So if I had that kind of luck with just 1 month, I think what 2 months from now, you know, maybe I won't get these migraines at all. But it's something that, you know, has been helping me, and I wanted to share that. The other thing that has been helping me with just feeling a little bit more energy and not so down, and you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I have no energy, you've got a headache, you just feel blah. And I've been taking these. These are the Airborne, and it's for your immune and for energy. And again, I got the zesty orange flavor. It's just my favorite one. And I think they have a cherry one in this too. And they're just tablets. They come in this thing, and it kind of looks like an Alka-Seltzer tablet. And you just put it in a little bit of water. How I do it if you've ever used Alka-Seltzer before, I'm an Alka-Seltzer person. I love it. A lot of people can't stand it, but I swear by it. You know, if I get a cold or something, I use Alka-Seltzer cold and flu, and within like a day, I'm good again. So the way I do the Alka-Seltzer is I use like a little glass that's only about this big, fill it with some cool water, put the Alka-Seltzer in there, and then after it kind of effervesces a little bit, I put an ice cube in it, and then I do it with one quick shot. If you're using a lot of water, yeah, that's gross, and nobody wants to take an Alka-Seltzer like that. So just use a small constant. I probably only use like maybe not even barely 2 ounces of water, like a little bit bigger than a shot glass, and that's it. And that's how I do it, like a shot. And that's how I do these airborne. And I noticed when I started doing these that I would have so much energy. My mood would be like fantastic. I couldn't correlate at first. I'm like, what? I'm in a great mood. I feel great. I have energy. I'm cleaning my house. I'm doing the dishes. I'm running the sweeper. I'm dusting. I haven't been doing this kind of stuff, you know, for months. So, you know, I need to get back in my system. And when you get back to yourself and you're starting to feel like in that good routine again, it feels good. You know, when you've been depressed or down or suffering with headaches or any kind of illness, when you can get back to your life, it's a great feeling, you know? So anyway, I don't think this is like a miracle cure by any means, but it has been helping me, and I'm going to continue with it. There's nothing in here that is harmful or, you know, causing any bad side effects or anything like that. And it's immune support too. And everybody needs that. It's got a blast of vitamin C, 13 vitamins and minerals and herbs. So yeah, give this a try and see if this helps, you know, even if it just helps you so that you aren't going through that cold and flu thing, you know, that's a plus right there. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to end the video. I hope that you enjoyed any of the information that I gave you. And if you are like me and you're suffering from headaches, depression, anything, you know, please subscribe and follow along, and please give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in my makeup look, I have another channel that I started, and it is a beauty channel. It makes me feel more me and more human to be able to get up and put my makeup on and, you know, kind of like get back into the swing of life again. So if you're interested in this look, I did kind of a semi halo eye, and if you like my makeup, then you can follow my other channel. It is called Pink Vixen Beauty, for the mature woman, but anybody can watch it. It's just a makeup, you know, makeup tutorials and things like that. So if you're interested in that, find me on my other channel also, and hope that you'll stick around. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching, and I hope that some of these tips helped you. Bye.